What if the public craves and demands that your next fight is David Benavidez? You open to doing that?
Stephen A. Smith, never one to hold back, has issued a bold warning. And this time, his message is aimed squarely at boxing's biggest star, Canelo Alvarez.
That Canelo, and I'm like, yo, you that dude. You that dude. Why are you not fighting? It'll be one thing to avoid it for a fight or two. But when you are literally cherry picking one after another, numerous fights where you are passing up David Benavidez, it is a travesty. It is a travesty that that fight has not happened. David Benavidez deserves the shot at the crown, at the giant. He deserves that shot, and he should get it.
The man at the center of Stephen A.'s warning, none other than the undefeated relentless pressure fighter, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. To Stephen A., this isn't just another potential opponent for Canelo. It's a career-defining showdown, and possibly a career-ending collision.
That's just BS. Anybody who knows boxing, everybody who watches boxing knows that David Benavidez is the real deal. Now, that doesn't mean he'd beat you, because anybody could fall if you catch him right. We know who you are, Canelo. You big time. But you getting ready to fight, Mingora, look, you are elite, you are big time, no doubt about that. But it is clear with what you're saying that you are ducking Benavidez, not because you haven't fight him, but because of the words that you're using. He's nothing, you know better. Fight that man. David Benavidez deserves that. Anybody who respects boxing knows he should be the man in the ring going up against you.
The aura of invincibility Canelo had carried for nearly a decade was suddenly shattered. The fighter who once seemed untouchable tasted defeat, and the shockwaves rippled through the entire sport. In that moment, one truth became undeniable. Skill can conquer size.
Clean for Canelo. You lost to Floyd.
You did. You
lost to Bivol. I don't care anyone says you lost to Golovkin. You lost to Terence Crawford. So you've lost to
the elite.
The elite.
I think it shows that Canelo is the elite.
Yeah.
But he's not the special elite.
Okay.
I think we can use that word because there's elite, because Canelo Alvarez is elite. You can be world level, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're fighting Canelo with difference.
Yeah.
But then there's the special elite.
Yeah.
There's the where you look at them and you think, I'm watching something special in Canelo, but I'm watching something very special in Floyd, Golovkin, Terence Crawford, and Bivol, our guy. Yeah. That just shows how good Beterbiev is as well. We got two special fighters at 175.
Yeah. No, for real. I don't think it hinders Canelo
it doesn't.
as much.
I don't think it does.
But in terms of, I guess there was a conversation about is he the greatest Mexican? I think that's Chavez now.
Yes.
I think that's kind of done.
In doing so, Crawford wasn't only building his own legacy. He was exposing the biggest flaw in Canelo's.
The things that I see, okay, from Canelo is that when you move to his weak side, there's exposure on that side from him, okay? When you get around to the weak side, meaning his lead hand side, okay, he has to turn all the way around, and it takes him some time because of his footwork, okay? His footwork isn't the greatest. Crawford will be able to take advantage of those moments. But as the fight continues, I'm telling you right now, Crawford will start to mount an attack if he's still there. If he's still there after 4 damn rounds.
You know, that's saying something. Tim Bradley, that is saying something. If he's still there. Does Tim actually believe that Canelo has that amount of power or the difference of weight to take out Crawford in 4 rounds? I don't think so. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But if he's still there, Timothy Bradley, that's a lot. That's saying a lot.
He will start to mount an attack. He will. And we know that later on, we know that Canelo starts to fade late. Okay? And the indication of frustration from Canelo Alvarez is when he starts to drop both hands. When he stops getting out of that, when he stops using that high guard. Okay? That's one indication when Canelo is like, okay, this isn't working. All right, let me try something else. Let me drop my hands. Let me see if I can get this guy to throw shots at me or something to change things up. Another indication that things are not going nowhere, if you see Canelo not well, you see Canelo sit along the ropes and he'll bite Crawford in, okay? If it ever gets to that point right there, then you know that Crawford is doing a damn good job. But for the time being, Crawford's going to have to let those damn hands go.
we already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter, and I did what I supposed to do, right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserved all the credit. No, I try my best tonight, and I just cannot figure out the style.
In the aftermath, analysts agreed Crawford had revealed the blueprint to dethrone the king. Not with brute force, but with blistering speed, crafty angles, and a piercing jab that dismantled Canelo's rhythm round after round.
Horny!
Yeah, baby!
To tell you I told you so.
I told you!
I predicted the Canelo Crawford fight like a goddamn fortune teller.
You're the Oracle?
Canelo's feet were cemented on the canvas as he was hitting air. What the fuck was that? Props to Crawford.
Thank you.
He came up 3 weight classes and fought a beautiful fight.
Good job.
What a great performance.
Did you get what you was looking for?
Like taking candy from a baby.
My candy!
He just played with Canelo. Made him look silly. And before you start with your shit about Canelo being old, just know that Crawford is older.
I'm too old.
That's not an excuse here.
Canelo's vulnerabilities to a fast-paced assault were laid bare. And as the world celebrated Crawford's historic triumph, another figure watched from the shadows, quiet, calculating, and completely unfazed.
I feel like he's ducking Benavidez. I don't know if y'all heard, but y'all see all the money he got offered for that shit. Like, he got offered a lot of money for that fight.
How much? I heard it was something like a 90-10 split.
Yeah, it was like Benavidez would take $5 million and he'd get like 40 or, I don't know if it was 40 or 80 million. It was something crazy though. But you turn that down and, bro, 5 million to what I'm gonna say it's 40 million, right? You taking 40 and he getting 5 and you don't want to fight him, you're fucking scared. I don't care what nobody says, like, you're fucking scared. Because even if I know I'm gonna lose, if in my head I know the dude could beat me, I'm getting 50 mil for this fight, oh, I've been on top for a long time already. I'm not getting no younger. Take the fucking fight, make it, you feel me? Fight! That's what you're doing this shit for, what the fuck are you scared?
David Benavidez is a completely different kind of fighter. He carries his own blinding hand speed. But unlike Crawford, he pairs it with the suffocating, non-stop pressure of a man his size.
Canelo, just domination. I was hurt, I ain't gonna lie, because I've been a fan of Canelo since I was a kid. So my heart, a tear almost came on my eye, I ain't gonna lie, because it felt like, you know, that Canelo is done. But I just think he was a little off that night. I think he can, you know, make a big comeback. But to Crawford, man, he's the greatest of this era. You got to give it to him. Greatest of this era. Nobody's ever done that before. 3-time undisputed. So you got to take your hats off to Crawford. And I was just shocked that he was able to just dismantle Canelo like that, you know, even with the size difference. That just goes to show size doesn't win fights.
I'm a huge David Benavidez fan. I love Canelo as well, but I don't like the fact that Canelo has taken so long to give him a match. And I just applaud David Benavidez because he ducks no one. Watch yourself. I just applaud the fact that he ducks no one. And he's ready to fight at all times. He is the Mexican monster. Sometimes I'm wondering, is somebody going to hurt him because he's right there in front of them. He doesn't move, but he clearly shows he can take a punch and he can damn sure give one with either hand. He's got speed, he's got power, he's got boxing ability, he's got heart. And I don't know if there's a bigger fan of David Benavidez than me. I really I got a lot of love for his skills.
Blueprint Crawford created with finesse, Benavidez could execute with overwhelming force, turning those same openings into devastating fight-ending shots. For years, Benavidez has been the monster in the closet, the ghost Canelo refused to acknowledge. The undefeated 2-time champion in Canelo's very own division, a physical force of nature, dismissed by some, avoided by others, but never defeated.
Well, Dave Benavidez is that. Look, I'm gonna be the first one to ever call this person out. I want to fight Benavidez.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, I want to fight Benavidez.
You're crazy, dude.
No.
Which Benavidez?
David.
Jose?
David. I want to fight David Benavidez.
What?
Yeah, bro. Mexican monster, man. They call me the boogeyman over here.
You're not serious, obviously.
I'm being serious.
You're being serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna move up to, you want to move up to light heavyweight to fight David Benavidez?
Yeah. Well, you think he can still make 68?
David at 168? Yeah. So that, okay, now we're starting to formulate things. So you want him to come to 68 and you'll go to 68.
Yeah, I'll go 68. I'll fight him at 68.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to fight the Mexican monster. Boo. Scary face. Rawr.
Canelo's loss to a smaller man became the ultimate "I told you so" for Benavidez and his camp. To them, it confirmed what they'd been saying all along, that Canelo had been steering clear of the true physical threats at 168 pounds. The king wasn't dethroned by a bigger man, but by a faster one, and that left the boxing world to wonder, if speed could break Canelo, what would happen against a relentless pressure fighter with Benavidez's size and punishing power?